So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
So it's away we go then. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ambitious ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And the shot! Sneijder! Brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It is a super start so far. A tiny finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That ball looks a good one. Chance for a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's real.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's rising! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Madrid would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's going for goal! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. That's destined for the flank. somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Oh, shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping
Chance! Oh, impressive strike.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Good ball, good take. Over to the right flank. He's found the way through. Schneider. And it's Bellingham. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Goulet. He's found some space. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. He's having a hit. And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Madrid have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Thinks one through, and it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Castellón really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's whipped it across. Mbappe! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks for business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Nicely shaped ball. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He'll try from distance. Keeper always had the measure of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Now this could be... He's having a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
So right back into the action.
El dorsal 8. Benzema.
Spread it left. And the pass is intercepted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's heaved it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Schneider tries a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! And that has been cleared. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be...
And he shoots! And it's in! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Madrid making further changes here, and in quick succession. Azar coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
El dorsal 4.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And they win it back again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Modric!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, delightful ball. Alaba. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hazard with the delivery. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going wide left. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The
21.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 18. Toni Kroos. Se va a realizar un
Mbappé.
cambio de jugadores.
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Camavinga. Shot could be on. And a chance! And a neat finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El minuto 80. El dorsal 18.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Aimed beyond the defence. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. It's Kroos! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Modric. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that's well seen too.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there is a look. Big chance! One-on-one! Deftly away. Chouameni.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Camavinga.
descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard has the space to scheme. Crosses it in. He hits it! No, that's just wide. And he's managed to get rid. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappé gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
La alineación de hoy será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Things already rolling. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sanchez providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Alexis Sanchez crosses. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Sneijder. Camavinga. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Sevilla has the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sneijder to take it as usual. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a cute ball. Cleared away. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sanchez. Camavinga herring after the ball here. Still goalless at the moment. Now, can they get him away? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, he's having a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement, too.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Might be... He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Searching pass he's played there, and he's managed to get rid. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Couler. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well-timed, excellent interception. Agume. Bellingham, he's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's superb. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a miss! Goes for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's...
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alaba does really well to win the ball there. Agume. Alexis Sanchez. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's played in as Pliqueta deals with that comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance! Superb from Arda Güler! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. Bullish header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. He is through. There's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Agume. Now Sal. Stood up well to him there. Raspinaqueta. Sal. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Goulet. Picked out. Chance for a shot! And again. Relentless. Just relentless. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Madrid are having a ball here. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Shifted upfield.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Can he get it through? Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. Takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Raspinaqueta. Agume.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hazard thinks about the shot. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's Camavinga. They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe! And he's missed it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
The message is clear, none shall pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sound. Ambitious ball here. That's put paid to the danger. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chouameni. Raspilicueta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mopé. Looking to play him in. Probing pass. Agume. And now the breakaway. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Sevilla can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking for options for movement. It's going to be another throw. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sao. Januzaj receives it in a wide position. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And no mistake. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Takes aim and crosses. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Agume. Now Sao. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball and he's in. Great chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Agume. And that will be the final act. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to do.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind.
Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most convincing of passes. Good ball, good take. Knocks it into space. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Real chance! Goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly. And a chance! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Well read, nice interception. Howson. Now it's Goulet, looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he's managed to get rid. Nicely shaped ball. Look at the and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's some decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, just skip chance! Off the post! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid do have a chance to counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe! And it's been played through. Vinicius Junior! Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Snyder demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that should get the job done.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Great
descuento.
vision. He's in a good position. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
El dorsal 20.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shot goal! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Camavinga.
8. Benzema.
No, that's been
El dorsal
intercepted.
4. Hazard. El
And that
dorsal
interception
17.
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
It's a goal kick. Benzema. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 20.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un
He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Madrid making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Sneijder será reemplazado por el dorsal 18, Toni Kroos.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó en el minuto 71.
How many? Just how many?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugador.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Hazard. A probing pass. That's good vision. And the shot's on here. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Big chance! And there's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 4.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 20.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's an imaginative pass. Madrid have got it back and there's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 8.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Toni Kroos. The final 5 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hazard. Quick look, then plays it in. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Habrá 6 minutos de
It's
descuento.
beyond the defence. Played into space. Nicely worked. Tries one from range. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Modric, he can run onto that. Caught offside that time. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Contra Alemania. Y aquí están. Den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
We are just getting started. He's shifting through the gears here. That could spell trouble. Almada. Nicely shaped ball. And now they can clear their lines. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. Quick look, then plays it in. Alaba attempts a clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Montiel. Martinez. Now Romero. Medina. Aims beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Martinez. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Both sides exercising caution for now. And he's intervened well there. And this is Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked out brilliantly. Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time. Montiel.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Nicely intercepted. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! Fernandez. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Now that's well seen too. Neuer. Montiel gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. For De Paul. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Spread it left. Almada. He is through here. There's the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it. It's a really well-measured ball. Montiel made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Romero. Oh, good spread. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, some tackle that. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Romero. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Montiel has it in a wide position. And this is Messi. Almada. Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Montiel.
That's going in strongly.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Neuer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The ball receives it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Medina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Germany really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's in, and Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Almada. And here's Lautaro Martinez. De Paul looking to receive it in space. Fernandez.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found a way through. He is starved of space and time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi, spread to the right. Alaba cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Messi, played into space. Romero gets it away.
Cambio.
Germany have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Almada. He's got away. Almada stood his ground strongly. Gerrard. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Germany have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. That's been slipped through. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! There's a goal! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Convertido en el minuto 74.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Griezmann joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Germany penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Plays it through. And they've got rid. Looking for options for movement. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Griezmann. He might be in here. No way he was going to let him past. And they win it back again. Almada. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Played in. Neuer deals with that nice and simple. And it's Messi. And here's the pull. And it's played in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Germany really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. shot! Goal, Norway! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's going right the way across. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's having a shot! Goal, Germany! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 8 minutes is number 7.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Now it's Solot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Driving through the middle. Well, we expected better, and so did he. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's straight offside. Ødegaard.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Berger. Tries to pass it through. Has a look up and delivers. And that has been knocked clear. Ødegaard. Played out wide. Aimed at the far side. Hausen with the clearance. Here comes another cross. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's on it. Can he get away? Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's James Rodriguez. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Modric. Hausen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Berger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Getting up there! In he goes again! Goal! Norway! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ødegaard. That's Solot. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Ødegaard. He's found a way through. Ødegaard. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Berger. Look at the space here. Kimmich.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is headed... And the finish! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Schneider. And it's Schneider. Ødegaard. Haaland. Now it's Sorloth. And we've reached half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's in a great position here. Nice-looking ball. Haaland. And here's Sorloth. Now, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Sorloth. Now he's running away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ryerson. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? He slings it in. Shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Sorloth is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's an imaginative pass. And that has been cleared. And he's there to clear it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chance here to counter. Solot, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Bojan Kurkic is in a really good position out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivered low. And he knocks it clear. Germany making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Nice physical challenge. Schneider spread it left. And that was very necessary. And that's a dangerous ball. Germany have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Bojan. That's a good run he's making there. He is through here. In by Bojan. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Solot. Ødegaard. He has found a way through. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's shifting through the gears here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Solot. Spread out to the left. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get on the end of this? Solot finds himself oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland! Harmlessly behind. Norway have it back and can go again.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee brings it to a close. Germany bow out, defeat sealing their fate. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Germany really look
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is... Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Cruyff, and the through ball. He is through here. Cruyff, and the shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Howson cuts out the pass. Valde. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koundé. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And this is Cruyff. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bojan knocks it into space.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through, picked out brilliantly. Madrid have it back and can go again. Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. And he's quick to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Bojan.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Oh, that pass is... Big chance! And he's found the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's had it taken off him. Bojan. That has ended up in no man's land. Half an hour played now. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Rivaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho! And it's been hooked away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Deftly away. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Bojan. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Shot! Well taken goal. Out of play for a throw. Howson. And here's Messi. Oh, just skips past his... Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to catch... Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Pete.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Nicked it back promptly. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Camavinga clears. Crosses it in here. He's cut it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alaba proves too strong, too smart. Pedri, looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that was very necessary. Griezmann. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Forced to go back. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's there to get it away. Koundé cuts it out. Bellingham played down the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Spread neatly. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. Ferran Torres is onto this. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Lookman. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he latch onto this? Now that's well seen too. Griezmann with a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking for options for movement. That's an imaginative pass. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through, so back it comes. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Griezmann has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Bojan. And Bojan! It's a loose ball. Koundé's cross. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pinches it off him. Bayer sends that a long way. And he's being shifted off it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now,
Camavinga! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. You can run onto that. This is Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great ball if he can get there. Great ball, and he's real chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona gifted a massive chance. This for genuine comfort. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
This is their second corner of the game. Shot could be on. Oh, it's come loose. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Mbappe. Picked out Lookman!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
He's got away. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres gets into a good position. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Courtois to save his spot kick and his team.
Cambio de jugadores.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now, can they get him away? He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Simeone. He'll try from distance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Some resolute defending there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition's...
He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he has been fouled there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. He won't be happy with that one. Lewandowski. Oh, what a mistake! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great vision. And he plays one through. Referee's given a throw.
You can never be short of runners in this...
Chance, surely! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Messi has given away a free kick. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Elects to cross. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Simeone. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Madrid are now down to 8 following the sending off. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice...
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Hangs in a cross. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Messi with the short one. Goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Punched away. And a chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Haaland. Solot. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. Serves up across. Oh, nice touch. Takes aim and crosses. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kimmich. James Rodriguez is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a sharp pass. Haaland. Howson. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Modric.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
James going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, it's Solot. Can he get on the end of this? James Rodriguez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ødegaard. Haaland.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. James. Well, not one to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just eases him off the ball. Akanji. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Modric. Over to the right flank. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Haaland. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Lobbed in behind. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Second period then underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Oh, good effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That is good strength. Berger. And here's Haaland. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Space for him to turn and look. And it's played in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Norway clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo, spread out to the left. Nice looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider. Well, that is one way to stop him.
The attendance for this match
So we've reached the hour mark.
52,044.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the keeper's got it again. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Thinks one through. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Berger. Now it's Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Deftly away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Substitution in progress.
Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Messi goes short. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide, drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Norway can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Ødegaard. Out towards the flank, looking for the far post, tries to get it clear, and he's forced to go back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Haaland. Neuer claims comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Bojan getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Sorloth. Now it's Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. So our quest to find the winner continues. Sorloth. Berger. Haaland. That's going wide left. And it's Ødegaard. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. Akanji. This is a promising build-up. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Takes on his marker. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! And with that, it is half-time, extra time.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona have their lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
No, that's been intercepted. Howson. And Donadoni. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Oh, no joy this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Sorloth. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Ødegaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.